Now to the U.S. Supreme Court's ruling on the Texas abortion law, kind of a split decision. The court allows the ban on abortions beyond 6 weeks of pregnancy to remain in effect.
However, the judges ruled Texas abortion providers can sue over the law. The Department of Justice just released a statement saying in response, Texas Senate Bill 8 was specifically designed to deprive Americans of their constitutional rights while evading judicial review. The department will continue its efforts in the lower courts to protect the rights of women and uphold the Constitution.
And we've got team coverage here on the 411 with the goal of helping all of us understand a very complicated issue. We're going to start with Adam Bennett outside of a clinic in Southeast Houston. And Adam, this is the case that the Supreme Court really fast-tracked.
They did, yeah. They heard those arguments just over a month ago. This law has been in effect for just over 3 months, and Planned Parenthood says already hundreds of women in the Houston area have been unable to get an abortion.
Abortion is healthcare. Healthcare is a right.
Just over a month after protests outside and arguments inside the U.S. Supreme Court, the new Texas abortion law stands for now. Senate Bill 8 bans abortion once a fetal heartbeat is detected. That's usually around 6 weeks and before many women even know they're pregnant. There are no exceptions for rape or incest. The unique part of this law is that private citizens enforce it, not the government. Anyone can sue a provider or anyone who helps a woman get an abortion post-heartbeat. If successful, they're entitled to at least $10,000.
If I were an abortion clinic, this opinion would not give me much comfort, because although I can sue and maybe get some sort of ruling against licensing providers, it doesn't give me what I really need, which is protection against numerous lawsuits where the damages can be quite large and where you can never quite win.
Justice Sonia Sotomayor blasted the law, writing, quote, "The court should have put an end to this madness months ago, before SB 8 first went into effect. It failed to do so then, and it fails again today."
Her concern is, yeah, this looks like it's about abortion, but really it's about how do you vindicate constitutional rights.
The court's ruling does not impact Roe v. Wade, but the landmark decision that legalized abortion nationwide is in the crosshairs of another case before the Supreme Court. A Mississippi law banning abortions after 15 weeks.
A state district judge ruled that the Texas law was unconstitutional in a separate decision yesterday. So a lot of legal battles going on here, but Seth Chandler thinks that ultimately these battles will shift to the state court system and ultimately end up in front of the Texas Supreme Court. Back to you.
All right, man, talk about multi-pronged.
Yeah.
Lots going on. Thank you very much, Adam Bennett.